You know what, ladies? I was skeptical about this, I was. But you were right. This is lovely. Just a few people hanging out in the hot spring. And just lovely. Well, sorry, Susan? Yeah. Yeah, I'll come over and take a look. Ah! Jesus! What is wrong with you? I'm a child! What the hell is wrong with you? Christ almighty, every time there's something. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, aka Ruby T. Welcome back to episode 6 now of this Pokemon Emerald Randomiser Nuzlocke. Give you a little update on where we are. Yesterday we took on Maxie, and unfortunately we lost Toothy the Morwile, which is really sad. However, we've picked up Aldrin the Electabuzz, which will help us a lot with our water-type matchup. You guys voted. Tauros came second, but Electabuzz won. I'm going to start off by showing you some interesting stuff, right? As this is a randomizer, the TMs have been randomized too. So people can, the Pokemon can learn all sorts of weird moves. We've seen it a bit before, but I'm able to teach Anaris Sword Stance, but like Onyx could have learned it and stuff. More on that later. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. It'd be really, really kind of you. So anyway, we left Mount Chimney, we headed down the mountain towards Lavaridge Town to take on Flannery. We spent a lot of this time training up Aldrin. Thank goodness we had the lucky egg, because this sort of stuff takes so long, it is unbelievable. But Aldrin showed actually from the first minute, he's going to be such a good addition to this team. Like seriously, really, really helped us with a lot of stuff. It was time to get our next encounter on Mount Chimney. Which was again, actually, funny story, was a Chansey. So we had a second chance at catching a Chansey, and we failed again, unfortunately. But there we go. We chatted to this Team Magma dude, who is not at all suspiciously hiding this wall. We took him down thanks to some good work from Wolf, and we made it to Lavaridge Town. As I say, I'd done a lot of grinding from this period now towards the gym, but you'll see that more in a moment. We taught Fake Out to Buttercup, which is really, really cool. It's actually come in handy a lot. Since Bubble I was using less and less. Anaris got a water move now, so it's become kind of less necessary. So I gave Fake Out to Buttercup, which is really, really cool. Stab Fake Out on Jigglypuff is nice. We healed up the team, and we headed off to the gym to take on the trainers and again to carry on leveling up Aldrin. There were some tough battles in this gym actually, some genuinely really tough stuff, but Aldrin again showing, like I said to you, from the first second how much use he is, taking on all the water types, taking on things like Chansey without taking hardly any damage, without making it difficult, and thanks to the lucky egg we picked up a lot of experience points from a lot of these Pokemon. Thunderbolt smashing through, Thunder Punch sorry, smashing through anything water based, so that was really, really tight, and it was time to take on Flannery. I think we were around about the right level. She led off with Yanma. Again, Aldrin, like I keep saying, just showing how good he is, right? Takes out Yanma in one shot. Next up was Mr. Mime. I thought about it for a second, and I thought after the last episode with psychic stuff, I went straight into Wolf. Used double slap, but still the point was, we weren't in a position where we were going to take too much damage. Whacked it with a bite, whacked it with a second bite, and we were done. 2 Pokemon down, 2 to go. This was an interesting battle, okay? So I thought, Porygon, let's go into Onyx, we'll be okay here. All it did to start with was just boost and boost and boost and boost and boost and boost. The animation for Sharpen in Gen 3, oh my god, it takes so long. This is sped up like 3.5 times. It takes ages. I whacked it with a Screech, hit me with a Psybeam, then I hit Rock Throws, and we had this kind of continuous thing of he's using Psybeam, I'm using Rock Throw. Now obviously this would normally be kind of not too bad a situation, but we can't heal, right? So I took the chance on the potion to use Screech and missed 2 Screeches in this battle, which was really frustrating. Went into Wolf, lived the Psybeam. The problem I had was I was really, really worried here because it had used Sharpen a lot of times and Agility, so it was going to outspeed everything. If it had a normal move, I was absolutely 100% screwed. I didn't know if it had a normal move or not, but all I could do was go with what I thought best, right? Which is I knew that Onyx couldn't take another Psybeam. I knew that Wolf obviously will take a Psybeam. That's all I could do. And I hoped and I prayed, and well, we got through. Thankfully, I would have absolutely died if we'd lost Wolf there. It was so bad. But we got through with Wolf, which is really, really awesome. And the final Pokemon was Smeargle, which wasn't too much bother. We used Rock Smash. We didn't get a defense drop, which is annoying because this Smeargle was kind of bulky actually, and higher level than us. So we were kind of around about the right levels, but we did in the end manage to take it down. Very, very thankfully, we didn't lose a Pokemon in this battle. We got through to the end. We were safe. We were done. And most importantly, we had our next badge. The Heat badge. Then we chatted to May, gave us some nice goggles, and we went to the PC to pick up our next Pokemon. One thing I did realise, by the way, as you will see on the screen, I was wrong a couple of episodes ago. I could not catch this Typhlosion. That was against the rules because we caught Tauros first on Route 112. I made the mistake of thinking we hadn't caught someone on Route 112, but we had, which means that unfortunately Typhlosion has to go. I'm sorry, Typhlosion. Truly I am. But the rules are the rules, and we do not cheat here. These are the rules. So bye-bye, Typhlosion. I'm very, very sorry. We withdrew Bully Ball, and we got to work getting him leveled. Using our newly found Go Goggles to head on into the desert and do some grinding. There are a few kind of decent Pokemon in here, but first up was our encounter. One of, in my opinion, the coolest Pokemon around, particularly the Mega after Shuppet becomes Banette, and then when you get Mega Banette, I really think Mega Banette is super cool. But yeah, we got Shuppet, which is nice. We're set to work grinding up Bully Bull as much as we could, ready to take on Norman's gym, our dad's gym. Bully Bull's pretty strong from the outset, if I'm honest with you. Like level 17, stab strength was pretty decent. Not quite strong enough to take on a wild Mewtwo which lived in the desert. So we got the hell out of there and knocked it down with Wolf, which fortunately was no problem. But just to show you how strong Mewtwo is, right? We met a second one a bit later on, and a stab bite didn't take it out from like 10 levels above, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, just a reminder for you guys to choose any Pokemon that you want for me to take, because if I lose someone, I will take the highest voted Pokemon. They're on screen there, take a look at them, let me know what you think. We headed to our dad's gym, we headed back to Petalburg City. We jumped in with Mr. Briney. We've made up with him now, even though we were annoyed at him with the stupid Pico incident. And we headed into Dad's gym to take on some of the trainers. We nearly lost some Pokemon here. This Snorlax used Belly Drum and was hitting so hard. It was a roll on whether or not it was going to two-shot Pewter or not. Thankfully, he went for Yawn and we survived. We also, not just Pewter, we very, very, very nearly lost other Pokemon in here too. I put a couple of them on the video for you, but I think there were probably 4 occasions where we nearly lost someone in this gym. It was really, really tough. I don't know what was going on, but there we go. Next up, again in this TM stuff, right? The only Pokemon I had that could learn Fire Punch was Houndoom, so I taught it to him instead of Ember. Then, in a genuine surprise, very, very surprising, Onix evolved. I didn't trade it. I can't trade. I'm on my phone. I don't have a Metal Coat. It just evolved, which is awesome. So now Pewter is a Steelix. How cool is that? I genuinely didn't know. Obviously, this randomizer I'm using evolves Pokemon. I didn't set it that way. It just does it. So there we go. We have a Steelix now, which is really, really awesome. We got the boys all up to level 30, apart from Bully Bull at 27, and it was time for us to take on Norman, Big Daddy Norman. He normally uses normal types, but obviously this is a randomizer, so we don't really know what he's going to use. He led with Swalot. The reason I've been leading Aldrin in these battles is because he's an electric type, right? So his only weakness is ground. If there is a ground Pokemon out there, I feel like I'm in a position to kind of to swap into a ground Pokemon a bit more easily than anything else. So yeah, I thought that was the best thing to do. Anyway, this was an arduous battle. It was an arduous battle against a Swallow. It went on and on for ages. I seem to be getting into a lot of these situations, right? And that happens when you play Nuzlocke in particular. Because for you to win without losing anybody, a lot of the time you have to just be patient. I wasn't happy about this though, because obviously I went with Steelix because he can't be poisoned, but he did get paralysed, right? And so this took long time. And more importantly, I can't heal. I haven't got any potions that I'm allowed to use. So we took almost half damage on Steelix before the end of that battle. Out came Krabby next, not messing around with Krabby's water attacks on a pretty poor special defense Steelix. Swapped him out, Aldrin one-shot the Krabby, that was no problem whatsoever. Next up came Weedle. Again, safety first. I don't want anyone to get paralysed in case in the next battle we got drawn into something. So I went straight into Pewter, took the speed drops. I knew that again this could be drawn out because of paralysis, because of speed and all that kind of stuff. And right I was, more paralysing. It was just, I'll be honest, it was frustrating, but you know, it's safety first. It takes so long to grind Pokemon back up and it can kill you. So yeah, we took out the Weedle, and finally, last up was this Bayleaf. We swapped into Wolf with his newly learned Fire Punch, which looks ridiculous. But of course, it was enough. That was enough. We took out our dad, we won this battle, and we've got our next badge, and we didn't lose anybody today. So thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Let me know who you want to choose in the comments below, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.